It is 8:23, and joining us now is a licensed professional counselor, Lee Richardson, to talk about parent shaming. Lee, good morning. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for being with me.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
All right, so this apparently is happening more and more and more, where people are being called out for not doing the parenting the way that other people think they should be doing it. So is this on the increase because of social media? I mean, what's going on here?
I think social media plays into this. You know, we're so used to looking at what everybody is doing all the time. We're checking them out. We're seeing them in their good moments, in their bad moments. So I think we're kind of it's got that brain wired where it's looking to see what's going on. And we see it and we react to it.
Well, you know what else is going on, too? I think grandparents and parents, grandparents sometimes, and I've been guilty of this too with my own kids, stepping into their world, and especially with my daughter because she's the only one that has children at this point. Michael and his wife have not had any kids yet, but I guess as parents to kids, you just can never stop giving advice, even though you may be crossing boundaries here. Is that a part of it too?
Well, you know as well as I do, parenting is the toughest job you will ever have in your life. And I think we all strive to be the best parents that we can. And there are no perfect parents. And I think that after our own children, we get another chance as a grandparent, and we try to share that. We all want that perfection. Yeah. And it simply doesn't exist. And, shaming has been around forever. We're just now starting to recognize it as an emotion, and it's an emotion that you can't identify on the face.
Yeah, I think as you mentioned, parenting is tough, and it's a learn as you kind of grow with your kids and go through it. And a lot of times parents that become grandparents, have all the wisdom that we need to know, and we can give you all the great advice you need, young kids, on how to do it right. And there's obviously some things that. As parents, we all regret and wish we'd have been a little bit more this direction or a little bit more that direction at the end of the day. But, so some advice on this parent shaming for people that kind of tend to want to open up their mouth a little bit more than they probably should.
Well, I think we need to understand that, shaming varies by culture. What is acceptable and recommended in some cultures may be looked down upon in others. And different families have different norms. I have a friend and her family, when they all get together, they sit at the table and they talk so loud, and it's overwhelming to me, but that's their norm. So I think we have to remember we're not here to judge other people. We need to just accept and let people define their own norm.
Right. All right. Well, unless, obviously, of course, there's, violence and abuse and things like that in there, then, obviously step up and take action. All right. Lee, thank you so much. I appreciate you this morning. 826 Alabama's Morning News.